So come on in, take a sip, let's wind down. It's time for the Tuesday Guardian Quick Crossword. My name is Christopher, and I am absolutely delighted that you are here to solve this grid with me. So let's talk about this wine. It's a pale red, and this is what we call a Lemberger, and it's a Trocken, which is a dry wine. And this is from the Laufner Weingärtner, and this is a 2021. And it is just cassis, and more cassis on the nose. Some black stone fruit. There's like cherries hiding in there and some strawberries just bursting out. It's wonderful. You can read the keys on the keyboard so easily. On the palate, soft tannins, nicely finished. It just speaks to the minerality from Baden-Württemberg, which is the area of Germany, a couple of hours west of here in southwest Germany, where that's where my family's from. My mother and all my cousins are from Heidelberg, anglicized to Heidelberg, and just a wonderful little town. If you've never been there, if you want to see Germany, it's a place I suggest you go visit. Just beautiful. And if you see those funny looking cows that look like they belong as extras in a Star Wars movie, that's my cousin's ranch right around the Heidelberg Castle. He's got a lot of cows, really interesting. There's a long-haired, the Scottish Highland variety there. Anyway, but just fantastic. And this wine just speaks to the minerality of the region, and nothing speaks near the Swiss border kind of as well as a Lemberger, especially from the Baden-Württemberg area. And, just a touch more of this solver's courage. Because it is so good. And since it's kind of pale, I'm not going to stain my teeth blue tonight. So, excellent. Let's hop into our grid here and see what we've got. Okay, so, and my allergies are just kicking my third point of contact today. I'm going to very carefully get that in there and then move away. And short of a bob or two, I've noticed that if I put a little bit of received pronunciation as I'm reading these clues out loud, they seem to come to me easier. Short of a bob or two. Well, I don't know just off the top of my head, and I hope I can figure that out. Astronomical bearing. Okay, it's 7. I guess it could be the azimuth. Angrily reproach, nothing. Cold treat served in a tall glass. Oh, I don't know. 3, 5, and 4. I'm going to go with ice something. See if that helps me any. So to angrily reproach could be to chide. Mind. Well, we don't have to worry about it being tend. So how about heed? Yeah, I think I can squeeze azimuth in here. Putsch. Well, I guess that would be a coup. Speaking of German and Swiss borders, that's a Swiss-German term, if I'm not mistaken, putsch. Interesting. Don't know yet. What we got here? Rules of behavior could be ethics. So this looks like ice cream. And then for our 4, ice cream soda. I mean, it's in a tall glass. Equally adept with both hands. Okay, so how about ambidextrous? And that is a term that you could rightfully apply to me. I was born to be left-handed. My grandmother, my sweet little German Oma, wasn't going to have any part of that. So I wound up not being able to write very nice with either hand, but I can do everything with both hands, so it's interesting. A small firework, and I know this from previous Guardians. I need to just remember it. Wrong. Miss something. Plush could be opulent. And this is a squib. I'm so glad I remembered that. Okay. Got it. So now this must be mistaken. I was kind of going there just a while ago, but I wasn't going to just take a shot like that without something I could feel good about. Thin part of mutton neck. Aha! Well now. So it rears its ugly head. We are looking at the clue answer combination that is going to rob me of another W. Looks like we have another YANKSLAP coming from this very catalyst right here. Wouldn't even know where to begin with that. To the setter. Submit. Or summit. Oh! So instead of a vortex, a summit would be a vertex. English majors unite. Night twinkler. Star. I'd veg. I mean, we're talking about potatoes, but... Oh, veg. So I guess that's my way of knowing we're going to truncate it and give it some slang. So I'm going to go with a tater. Though that feels weird. I would have thought tater was something that came out of Kentucky or Arkansas or something, right? I had no idea that was used across the pond as well. If I were to order it in the UK, I would just order mash, right? Or something. I don't know. Tibetan owl-headed dog, and that's a Shih Tzu. But now I got to remember how to spell sheet. She part of the Shih Tzu. I think SHIHTZU. I think. Hairline, acceptable, penalty. Maybe a fine? Many, many moons for an equine beast. I know this. I've discussed this donkey's ears. Donkey's years, because it's a play on donkey's ears. Gotta give me a minute. I didn't say I was firing on all cylinders today, so don't hold it against me. Years. And I love it, actually. That's pretty funny. I just hope I'm right, but you have to make such a big skeptical of it. Black currant liqueur, and I was just talking about cassis in the definition of, or in my description of the Lemberger Trocken. It's incidentally my wife's favorite liqueur. It's cassis. She loves a Key Royale, but don't go skipping on the cassis. I mean, she wants that sucker purple, and I don't blame her. Nebraska native. Oh gosh, I don't know. And with a question mark at that. Denigrate. Christopher Robbins. Bouncing friend, and I do believe that would be Tigger. So do we have any luck up here? Short of a bob or two. Okay, maybe cash strapped. Oh, now I feel an incredible sense of urgency to get as many right as possible, since I'm going to obviously lose at the slender or the skinny end or whatever of a mutton neck. What in the heck is going on with the Nebraska native? Naughty creature causing failure in electronic devices. Yes, and it would be a gremlin. Gremlin. Okay. I do not know what that's going like. Guide could be maybe a pilot. So I think this may be to belittle. And I think this is an American. Well, we'll find out here in a minute. I'll take one more goofy look at this as if it's going to help. Thin part of mutton neck. Nope, I haven't got a freaking clue. I could say maybe this is an end. This is the 3-letter. Maybe that saves me a little bit of face, but no, I have no idea what this is at all whatsoever. I'm not even going to try to guess. I have no way to know. But I can at least see how well or how poorly I did elsewhere. And I don't see any other mistakes that are glaring at me, only the ones that I left blank. So I guess we'll go ahead and reveal it. And yeah, don't even know. So we're going to have to learn what a scrag, well, I mean, I know what it is. I have to know more about the term, a scrag end. Because if I'm not learning something, then I'm defeating the whole purpose of me being a cruciverbalist from the very get-go, you know. But again, my compliments to the setter. A very well set, constructed grid. Fabulous work, madam or sir or madam. I have no idea who you are, but well done. And let's go ahead and break down our Benny do. It's always a pleasure to see everybody. I really appreciate the comments and the suggestions, and I'm looking forward to getting our first installment, or what are we watching this week, in soon, and whatever day that falls on. Perhaps it's tomorrow, and that means that it'll be on Wednesdays. So with that said, this was just a fabulous grid. I really enjoyed it. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all so very much. Till I see you tomorrow for the Wednesday grid. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. Be well out there and take care of that person behind you in the queue. We'll chat soon. Until tomorrow.